Welcome to the ninth episode of the second season of Weekly with Florian. Thank you so much for listening on Spotify, watching on YouTube, subscribing, and sharing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Last time, we spoke about dealing with uncertainty, focusing on right now instead of worrying about things you have no control over. Today, we're going to talk about taking risks, taking a leap, and growing your wings on your way down. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, all members of human family. I'm so happy to be your host today. Sometimes we get spooked. We're afraid. We overthink about something we would like to achieve. We want things to be perfect, ideal, before we consider getting into it. But sometimes all you got is your guts, your flair. You can call it intuition if you like. Bottom line, you don't need to be amazing to get started. You don't need to have all stars lined up to make it happen. I think too much planning kills the plan. Let me explain. Sometimes you get to take some risks. That's how you grow. Some people love things to be perfect before they do anything. And unfortunately, they always end up procrastinating or worse, not do anything at all. You cannot plan everything. Plus, sometimes things we plan don't always go as we plan them. Can you really go on a date and have a list of topics you will talk about? How unnatural. Some things come naturally. No need to overthink. No need to scrutinize every single detail. Just go with your guts. Listen to what your inner voice is telling you. She's always right. Take a leap and grow your wings on your way down. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure it out. You'll find a way to make it work. About 200 years ago, for 400 years, millions of people were sold like cows, pigs, or horses, worked without any pay, and they could be raped, hung, whipped to death. Nobody will give a damn. 400 fucking years. In that madness, some slaves still figured out a way to make it out alive. Some slaves were able to escape slavery, set up their own camps, villages where they were free. They didn't know how. All they wanted is to be free, and that was motivation enough. They ran away, taking the risk of being killed if caught, but they didn't care about the risks. They'd rather be dead and free than slave and alive. How badly do you want it? How badly do you want to reach your goal? How badly do you want to get out of this messy situation you're in right now? It's all in the motivation, members of human family, the determination. What are you willing to give to get it? And if the motivation, the determination, the willing are strong enough, you'll figure out how. You just want to get out of this mess, right? You don't know how, but you just want to be you again. That right there is not you. You know it. You're just playing a role, and you're sick and tired of playing a role in your own life. You deserve so much better. You want to be free. Free from toxic people, toxic relationships, free from obstacles, free from stress, free from drama, free from anger, free from sadness, free from constant lack of comfort. You deserve to be free. You deserve to be happy. And it doesn't matter how you're going to get there. How is none of your business. You know what you want. You'll find a way to get it. When the building is on fire, you just find your way out of there. To save yourself, you don't ask yourself too many questions. Let me tell you a story. There was a woman, married and mother of 3. She loved her husband. They were together for more than 10 years. To family and friends, they looked like the perfect couple. What people didn't know is that the husband had a serious drinking problem. He was violent and used to hit his wife regularly. Her face was constantly smiling, but behind that smile were scars and tears. She was really unhappy. She wanted to leave, filed for divorce several times, but then she asked herself how. And whenever she asked herself how, she found reasons on why she shouldn't do it. How am I going to leave the father of my children? How am I going to leave the love of my life? How will people look at me once I'm divorced? How will my children take the news? And she eventually stayed. One night, her husband came home from work drunk again. He hit her pretty badly that night. It got way worse than usual. The neighbors came to intervene and took her to the hospital. The physical wounds are nothing compared to the emotional and mental ones. Only if she had left sooner, she would have probably saved herself from this tragedy, this experience, this trauma. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. If you love yourself hard enough, you'll figure out what's best for you, and how will come naturally. When babies start walking, nobody teaches them. They figure it out on their own. They're going to stumble, fall down, cry along the way, but they eventually make it. How is none of their business. They just put one foot in front of the other. Just like babies, one step at a time, you'll figure it out. Only you know what's best for you, and as you know what's best for you, you'll come up with the perfect plan. You'll come up with ways to make it happen. You'll come up with solutions, ideas you didn't even know you were capable of coming up with. The choice is in your hands. None of your business. How is none of your business. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I'll see you next time for another amazing episode of Weekly with Florian, to uplift and inspire. Take care of yourself, members of human family. Goodbye.